McCarthy, who already moved into the Speaker's office, rejecting some of the latest demands from some hardline conservative members of the Freedom Caucus. He did make some major concessions, hoping to sway his critics, including making it easier to remove him from the position if he's elected. Republicans have a razor-thin majority in the House. McCarthy could only afford to lose some 4 votes from his party. He lost far more than that by the end of the first ballot. And in fact, Hakeem Jeffries, the Democrat, the leader for the Democrats in the House, actually surpassing McCarthy. That also makes history. It's the first time the party not in power in the House actually leads at the end of a ballot for the Speaker of the House. Of course, that's just the first. You need to get a majority in the House in order to be named Speaker. And so they will continue to do multiple rounds of voting until there is a Speaker. It's believed that will be Kevin McCarthy. But again, we're watching history unfold. Let's get right to Rachel Scott, who covers Congress on the Hill. Rachel, you spoke with McCarthy just before he entered that chamber today, and he indicated to you that no matter how many rounds this takes, he'll see this through.
David, Republican leader Kevin McCarthy is defiant. I caught up with him just moments before he walked onto the House floor, and he told me that he was willing to battle this out for as long as it takes. He met privately behind closed doors with Republican members of Congress earlier today, and he gave a very impassioned, fiery speech telling them that he is not going anywhere. But that appears to have done more harm than good, because conservatives leaving saying that they were sweared at instead of being sworn in today on this very first day of the new Congress. We were expecting at least 5 Republicans to not support McCarthy. That number has grown to 19. And of course, this essentially paralyzes the House. They cannot move forward until they have a Speaker.
Rather extraordinary, Rachel. Let's get right to John Carl, our chief Washington correspondent. John, you have interviewed Kevin McCarthy often. Tell us what's going through his mind, if you could guess at this point. And are Republicans not concerned about the optics of this, given the fact that they're making history, but history they didn't want to make today?
I mean, the optics for Republicans is terrible. They've taken control. They've won control of the House by a narrow majority. The first act of this Republican House, more votes went to the liberal Democrat candidate for Speaker than went for Kevin McCarthy. Think about that, David. Hakeem Jeffries got more votes than Kevin McCarthy for Speaker in this round. This is something Kevin McCarthy has fought for. He was just steps away from being Speaker years ago and lost out, had to give way to Paul Ryan. Now it's happening again.
John Carl, Rachel Scott will continue to monitor us on the Hill. As soon as we do have a new Speaker of the House, we'll come back on the air. For many of you, the tribute to Barbara Walters on The View continues in a moment.
This has been a special report from ABC News.